Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to another fun Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Terrell. So let me know if the you're hearing me correctly. No echoes. Let me know in the chat, please. And I want to say hi to a couple people before. Hi, Glorious. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. And Marianne, hi. How are you? And Sue Malik. Nice to see you. I hope things are well. I hope you are well and the weather's good. Dubai was just here. He just jumped off the bed a little bit. So if you guys hear me well, let me know. I hope there's no problems. Yes, anyone want a reading, please put the name on the list. What list? I'm joking. So, wow, here, oh yeah, 93 here, we're melting. Well, we had some friggin' high winds, and there was a tornado in the province here. So, wow. Okay, hear you. Okay, we had tornadoes. We don't usually get that, but Jesus, this year is getting wacky, so to speak. It's hot, it's warm, it's cold, it's like up and down, and then we had some high winds. And well, they call it a tornado because it ripped down. It was in the country. It it took out big trees and uprooted them. So, and some fell on houses. Houses in the country were destroyed. And the path of the tornado, you could see that. Yeah, all the trees were crickly, like big ones. I'm talking big trees uprooted. Yeah. Hey, MK Karen's in the house. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice picture of you and your loved one there. Yeah, I love the picture. So you guys can hear me. There's no echoes. Oh, great. Oh, jeez. At least we got it. We got it right this time. And all my wonderful moderators are here. A lot of them. Hi, Teresa. How you doing? Hi, Miriam. How you doing? Nice to see you. So we Connie B's in the house too. Oh my God! Hi, Connie B. How you doing? Ah, people I haven't seen for a while. Sure, you can. I'm going to put you on start you up, and then I do it one by one. If you don't know, okay, I start you up. Uh, may I have a reading, please? Yes, you may. It's like kids playing. May I do this? May I? Oh. Hi, Maxim Ladusar. How you doing? Yeah, you got flooding up there too? Oh, Jesus, lots of flooding in North Arizona, Western New Mexico. Glad I didn't travel up to visit. Well, the tornadoes took big trees on. Yeah, and oh my God, yeah, it's humid here, and it's humid. It's crazy. I gotta put the fan on, by the way. Every time I start doing this stuff, I get hot. So uh, the temperature rises, so to speak. Okay, let me see. I'm the current. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we're safe, and I'll tell you what. Okay, I mentioned this before before you guys. I always when I had warnings and some places were in red. They used the color red. Some an orange, a yellow color. in orange color, whatever. That's because they're warning about. Hereby, you fukalo. My dog is going crystal. So, anyway, that's what they do. Yeah, well, we never had that before. We're starting to get it often, So, and I mean, the rain fell down like heavy, heavy, lots of rain in about. I think they said somewhere around 50 milliliters. I don't know how much that is, but that's quite a bit in a short time. And then the tornadoes. Jesus. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, folks. And I want a big shout out to everyone who leaves me a comment after the show, a little comment when the video is over, because I read every while and it helps keep my YouTube channel together somehow. Mm, because there's things going on. You need one? I need one. What you mean you need one? You want a reading, Sue Malik? Let me know. So, hi, CJ Brooks. How are you? Nice to see you. How's the weather way down in DC? We had tornadoes. Not It's not that far away from me, but around me. So I always the story is that when there's storms like that, I always and it works every time. I told you this before. I told you guys before. I asked Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael, and again they came true. Like we're supposed to get a lot of rain and warnings and everything, and somehow it went somewhere else, somewhere in another area, which you know I'm talking about maybe an hour from me, maybe 45 minutes to get there, and it hit somewhere else. But it really hit. I mean, some people got houses damaged, cars, big trees, like uprooted big trees. It's kind of scary because our houses are not built for that kind of weather, like tornadoes and things like that. Even a place I saw on TV in the news, the the, the woman, the kid, they all went down into the basement. So yeah, uh, then the electric poles were ripped out, lines, trees. Uh-huh. Oh, the love train. Hi, Janet. Hi, Jeanette. Jean. How do you say your name? Jean? Jeanette. It sounds like Jeanette in French. Yeah. Nice to see you. Yeah. The love train. Oh, yeah. My love train. Yeah. I love that. It stuck to me all the time. So, did did you sing that? Did you sing that song, or you ever hear that song? Oh my God, it's the OJs. I believe that's the name of the group. The OJs. The love. Oh, you said I love the rain. I was reading the love train. Something wrong with my glasses. What the hell? I must be picking up something else. There. You love rain, yeah. I was talking about the love train. Go figure that one out. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Big shout out to everybody. All to my oh my God, Sue Malik. Thank you. Uh okay, let me hide this. I'm gonna put I got you started up there. I think I got you started up there. Yeah. So I got two stars up there. Okay. Thank you. Um I'll pull some cards for you later. So I got two questions up there. I got Marianne, may I have a reading, and I got Sue Malik. So, anybody else? Put it in the chat. Now, I don't know if you guys remember. I think we sort of talked about it last Saturday. I've been there's nothing happens for nothing. I've been on YouTube following. You guys know John Edwards? Let me know in the chat. A lot of you know John Edwards. I was before I came onto YouTube. Before I got to know everybody on YouTube, I used to follow on TV when crossing over when John Edwards was on TV. I was glued to that TV. Me and my wife were glued to that TV. We never missed the show. It's like amazing. Okay. So, hi, Donna Luna. And Karen says, I love. Now, I got pulled in like about a week ago and I started watching. I found him on YouTube and I said, what is this? So, and then I saw the YouTube that he was talking about an FBI agent and he's working with an FBI agent, John Edwards, and the FBI. His name is Robert Hillen. So I listened to that like crazy. And then he talked about this book, and he's talking about been working secretly with nobody knowing about him working with John Edwards and John Edwards working with him with the FBI because John Edwards didn't want nothing to do with crimes and everything. So I'll show you the book. You, maybe many people realize or have read it already. I learned. I'm not quite through it. I got about another 40 pages. I guess. It's called Chasing Evil. I see. That's an FBI agent search for hope and justice. John Edwards and Robert Hillen. Okay. In the New York uh, Times best seller. So I don't know. I went to this book and started reading this stuff. I got the energy pulls you in. I got it on Amazon, by the way, if you want. So I got pulled into this book, and it's not because of the crimes, because I can't I can't go the crazy energy like that. Somebody gets murdered and stuff like that. It just gives me the creeps. I can't do that. You know, that's too much. I don't want to deal with that stuff. I don't want any information about that. But but what drove me to buy this book? Something drove me to buy this book, and I did because I didn't know too much about that. But like I was saying at first, there I didn't know nothing about the FBI. John Edwards, I saw him. I saw him a lot of times on TV, and I said, "Oh, Jesus!" Before I became on YouTube and doing, like following my intuition, but I didn't know nothing about that when I was following him. I just was attracted to him. Anyway, uh, okay, Donna. Yeah, on the way home from visiting my mom and her birthday today. Happy birthday, your mom! My birthday was a happy birthday to you too, and many, many, many more, many blessings. Yeah. So I was reading this book and it hit me. Like I don't know. There's something a connection with the FBI agent, and there's a connection with John Edwards too. While reading this book, first of all, my story. Some of you know my story, and some of you know some don't know my story, but as a child, I grew up with two alcoholic parents. So that's my thing right there. So I learned in this book the FBI agent was talking about, and he's actually um, the same sign I am, an Aquarius. Apparently, I learned that. That's another thing. Aquarius are very, well, some of us are very humanitarian consciousness. Like we are, we want the best outcome for humanity. Uh, like I could have probably be I could have become a cop myself, or I don't know, but I don't. I live in Canada, so I I did think about that one time because I'm very I don't like injustice. I'm something like that. Hi, Teresa. Teresa, hugs to you. So nice to see you. So while reading this book, I found out that the FBI agent called Robert Hillen, he in his childhood was talking about his childhood with his parent, with his dad being, I think, yeah, alcoholic parents, both of them, and things like that. So, and another thing, another connection with John Edwards is that John Edwards was talking about his childhood, and he said something about not wanting, because his father was a cop, was a policeman in, I believe, in New Jersey. Anyway, for you that read the book, you know the answer anyway. So his father was a policeman, but he drank a lot. So the alcohol part came out. So, yeah. Hi, Yoki Bear. Nice to see you. So all this stuff in the book about, yeah, there's a lot of crimes, but there's something in the book that hit me, something about how the way that the FBI agent reacts to injustice, or reacts to when he was a kid, especially when he was a kid. So I felt connected to that. I said, Jesus, that's the way I reacted too when I was a kid. You know, I was bullied, and this guy is 6'8". I'm not 6'8". I'm only a small little guy. A small little guy. But meanwhile, when um, when big bullies would, because I was bullied, and I defended myself. Eventually, defended myself, like because I learned how to box. But I didn't. I never wanted to hurt anybody, but I defended myself with my fist. And these these are bony fists, and boy, I'm not bragging, but I'm saying that I knocked a couple of guys out because of that. So anyway, I don't want to brag about that because there's nothing to brag about. But sometimes you're in positions when you're young, you have to defend yourself. Like three guys on top of you. Jesus. Anyway, but I managed to take the bully out first, and then the other two guys, like, they scared the crap out of them, so they ran away, or so to speak. Anyway, this is the whole picture. I grew up like that. So I grew up defending other people that couldn't defend themselves, and to a point that um, it happened to me before. Yeah, Mario, Yoki Bear, put in put your question in the chat here, and you can get a reading. Just let me know, because I have three up there already. Okay, so the story goes that I read a little bit about the FBI agent. He was growing up. He was defending the weak. He was defending other people that couldn't defend themselves. So, hi, keep alliance. So he was defending people that couldn't defend themselves, and I realized that he's practically talking about my life when I was a child. That's he's I ain't no FBI. I ain't no 6 foot, 230 pounds 6'8" FBI agent, but he's talking what he went through with his alcoholic parents, and then he defended. He was protecting his family, his brothers and sisters. I was doing protecting the weak or the people that couldn't defend themselves. So, wow. I mean, Jesus, that's the connection I'm talking about. And with John Edwards, well, he said that he had this. Oh boy, is that your question, Yogi Bear? Is that? Let me know. Put a question mark on that if you want. Anyway, so the thing is that I could share. Yeah. Okay, Donna, I got you. Yeah. So in the book, this is all this stuff that's coming out. So John Edwards was psychic, like intuitive. I was watching on TV. And I didn't know nothing about his personal life, but he talked about his dad being a policeman, and he warned John at first, and he said, "You better not work with a policeman. I don't want you here." It's like Jesus, yeah. Around life in general. Okay, sure. Okay, Yogi Bear, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, Kiba Lion is one of the five cards. Okay, gotcha. So go figure that one out. And he said, "Ah, no, I'm not going to work with any policeman." And here I find out that he's after 25 years keeping it secret, he's working with an FBI agent, and like they work together to solve some crimes for victims and things like that. Wow. I'm not interested in the murders and all that stuff, but it's the connection, the energy. And was wondering, well, if I keep reading this book, will I connect, trying to connect to the energy of John Edwards to see how his you know how his how he reads energy. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to because I feel connected to John Edwards. I'm not John Edwards. Don't compare me to John Edwards. I'm not. I'm not there. Uh, we're totally different, both of us. But there's a way, like yeah. He's blocking the hole. Like, yeah, he's blocking the hole with his diapers. Mary is joking. Yogi Bear is joking about that. Protecting pool. Debs are using diapers. It's funny. So that's where I find I got the connection. Now I'm not done the book, but I got about 40. This is about 348 pages in the book, and I'm at. I got another 40 to go, something like that. Anyway, but this both had grew up as a child um, in like the FBI was parents, alcoholic parents. So I had to struggle with that. I had to do my own thing and get out of there. And I did protect a lot of people. But after I got into the 20s, stuff comes back at you and you wonder, wow, I was defending, I defended people that couldn't defend themselves. So I'm, I'm defending myself and defending them and all of that. And I got to tell you the story. I shared the story. I think privately. I don't know if I told you this before, but stuff happens. It crawls up on you. So I was doing that when I was when I was a child, and I grew up as a kid and defending against bullies and everything. And I wasn't at the time. I was in Ottawa, but I was over the 20-ish, 20 years or 20 some Ottawa on the Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, where where our parliament is there, Canada. So I was near the parliament, by the way, and I was walking. I didn't. I was innocently walking the street on the sidewalk. Then I saw. I think it was near the. Oh, I don't know where it was. I think you do. Give me a second. Not far from there. I think it was Rideau Street or something like that. There was this old man. He was he was roughing, beating up. He was beating up two old senior ladies. Now, you know, when you've been through stuff when you're a kid and you don't know yourself, well, I always defended people that are in positions of being weak. So guess what? I grabbed the old man and like this. I didn't hit him, but I grabbed him and and I'm only a small guy. This guy was, he was. I think he weighed more than me. But when I get into these, when things, when the energy comes at you like that, and I don't know this, like the memories and things like that. I didn't like to see that. I just couldn't sit there and watch him. So I grabbed him, and the two old ladies looked at me, and I put him against the wall, and I actually put him up there, like lifted him up and put him through one of these big store windows. When it hit the store windows, the whole window come crashing down. I said, "Oh my God!" You know. So, um, and I told him off. Like I said, "You don't touch these ladies. I'm gonna, da 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 da." But I didn't hit him. I just, you know, restrained him. Put it that way. And he looked so surprised that a little guy like me, wow, I'm only in my 20s, but I'm okay. But still, he's a lot heavier than me. But I didn't hit him. So, like I saw the two old ladies like this. You know what they're doing? They're going like this. They're going like this. They're tapping their hands, watching me with sticking that person in the air. But the whole window came down. I go, Jesus! I I got a little bit worried about that because I didn't want to pay for the friggin' window. But anyway, things happen. So there's always something that happens along the way. So a taxi, I sort of flagged the taxi driver, you know, to flag him to put the senior ladies into bring them home. Okay, that's what my thing was to bring them home. And the thing, hi Cheryl, yeah, okay, I got you up there, Cheryl, 5309. I got you. So anyway, I get to the end of the story here. So as the taxi stopped, I actually knew the guy that was driving the taxi. Go figure that one out. I didn't expect that. You know what I mean? So the taxi stopped near the Parliament. We were near the Parliament of Ottawa anyway. So and I told him, I said, "Oh hi," and I said, "Look, this old bugger was beating up these two elderly ladies. Would you take them home?" And they got in the taxi, in the back. And he said, "Would you want to go home?" Because he knew where I lived. I said, "Well, I don't have any money, so it's okay. I'll walk home or something like that." No, 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 get in the car. So I got in the front seat, and he took me home first, and then he took the other ladies wherever they wanted to go. I didn't know, but behind me was another taxi with the old guy chasing him. I don't know what happened. It's just to show you, I could not let this go. I didn't know nothing. I don't know these people. I never knew these people. but I seem to get in a lot of. I got in a lot of stuff like that in my life, defending other people. Go figure that one out. It's just to show you. So the Robert Hillen, the FBI agent, was like me when he was young. Okay, he's still like that, but I mean, he's like that, defending the innocent. So I'm like that. So I don't know. I can't help myself, so to speak. Uh, I'm a little bit wiser than then when I was young, uh, but then go figure that one out. And their goal of John Edwards and FBI agent is the same thing as me, you know, to help humanity, to help other people. So there's where my connection. The rest, well, I'm not. I don't want to get involved in murders and things like that and see stuff like that. I can't. I know John Edwards sees them and he goes, "Oh my God." I would be horrified to see stuff like that. I don't want to see that. So, anyway, that's my story on John Edwards. So and yes, Miriam, I got your question up there. General reading. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should start reading. Where are we? Oh, 30. Half an hour already. So that was my little speech for my little adventure on this book. And I'm not done yet, but there's some quick stuff like that. But I'm trying to learn, uh, trying to connect to the energy of John Edward to see how, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I got you. Do I have Kiba Lions? I think I do. Yeah, I got you up there, Kiba Lions and general reading. Okay. So, Teresa says, Ron, you're a good man. Yeah, I know now that I am, but I mean, I didn't know that before. I just was full of sensitive. I was a sensitive guy. I didn't know. So, and like this Robert, the FBI guy says, this thing about crying, and being a man. And we weren't taught to be like that. We were taught to be like, "Whoa, boy, you can't." But anyway, put it that way. And uh, John Edwards, he's I don't know how he sometimes he's talking how he gets stuff, and I go, no, I'm attracted to that stuff. So he gets images, he hears things, I do too, and the feeling. Um, you know, I'm not the type of guy that would. I'm not the type of guy that would say, "Oh, my guys tell me this, my guys tell me that." I don't do it that way. So anyway, hi Lucy. I don't do that way. The pup's on the floor. Yeah, he's on the floor. He was up a while ago going crazy, but I think it's the heat. Yeah, good boy. Hey, anyway, so hi Lucille. How are you? Nice to see you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and comment after the show. I read all of them, and thank you to all that send me. So the questions I have, Marianne is first. I got Marianne. I got Sue Malik. I got Yogi Bear, Mario, and I got Donna Luna and Mario. Okay, Keep Alliance and Cheryl, and I have Keep Alliance. Okay. So anybody else, put in the chat here. Okay, Marianne, he needs his own time. Yeah, well, talking about 45. Just you guys know this is all over the news. He put tariffs on Canada again. He's shoving. up our. He's ranking up again. Stress on us. The gasoline has gone up like crazy. It's back up to $2 a liter around us. So yeah, I mean, oh boy. So uh, it's everything is working right now. $2 a liter is like crazy, you know. So that's what it. But in the book, it's like when you're reading the friggin' book, it sounds like a little bit like we are, you know, like we're light workers, the fighting against well fighting or you know against the dark light. I was reading the book and oh my god, there's some quickly evil stuff in that book. The but it reminds me when I was a kid when I saw people like people that drink even you know I saw some crazy evil stuff too. You know, it's like Jesus. I had the impression that I was at war. People that go to war see horror stories or horror. You once you see that stuff, you cannot erase it from your memories. You can't. You gotta heal from it. You can't erase it from your memory completely. The images are still there. It'll be with me for the rest of my life. Some things I will not say because it's too horrifying to mention. You know what I mean? But that's what. But I know people have been. Uh, it's like a soldier that goes to Afghanistan or Iraq or whatever you do. You, you see stuff and you cannot erase this stuff from your memory. I don't know. I don't know anybody that has been able to erase that stuff from their memories. So anyway, but I cannot change who I am. I am who I am, and I'm that type of guy that you know. I will. I will actually almost put my life to protect the an innocent person that's getting. Oh my God. I guess there's somebody protecting me because, oh my God, they put me on. This happened, several times in my life. But geez, I don't like that. I try to stay away from problems completely as much as I can. Okay, Miriam. Miriam. There we go. So she wants a general reading. General reading. Hey, Marianne, I'm going to use these cards. If you're here, let me know. Oops, the writing's off the wall. All the writing's gone. So, Keepers of the Light, Carl Gray. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for you. You want a general reading or I have a reading? Well, I'm going to say something. I didn't pull any cards yet, but the first thing that came to mind, Miriam, the first thing that comes to my mind, there's one word that came to my mind. I don't know if it resonates. Yeah. Well, there's quite a few questions, and I don't want to stay here too long. For some people, Miriam, the first word that came to my mind. I don't know if it resonates with you, with the word trust. Trust flashed in front of me. Okay, it's like I heard it, but it also flashes. Trust. Oh boy, trust in who you are. Trust in who you are. Because sometimes we do, when we're child, when we're before the age of, no, 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 we're kids, our intuition was strong, our abilities were really strong, and then we got all programmed. That's what happened to most of us. And we, we stopped using our intuition, our feeling. It happened to a lot of us. There's a lot of cards. I got a couple more coming up. Yeah. Oh my God, you got a lot of. There's a lot of feminine energy coming out here. These cards, by the way. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm talking about high vibrational frequency. Yeah, yeah. She says yes. I'm the odd one in the family, sensitive and excellent. That you're talking about me there, right there. I don't know anybody that does what I do, but my mom knows what I'm doing, and a lot of my family that's on the other side all know what I'm doing now, and they go, "Oh, you know." But holy, holy Moses, hey, you got a strong, strong, strong energy, feminine energy, by the way, and it has a lot of power in it. Put it that way. Your feminine energy is like frequency is way up there. Okay, so here we go. I'll show you what I have. I'm just gonna you'll see it on screen, and the first card, if you can use your own interest and your own feeling about these cards, do so. Okay, because it's Freya phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending, which is true. Uh, Illusions are revealed and released. We're all psychic, by the way. We all are intuitive. We all have feelings. It's just that you have to trust sometimes what you're feeling, and because the programs want to take over. You understand what I'm saying? I think some people can understand what I'm saying, because you have to trust what this doesn't make any sense, or this makes sense, or this doesn't. What the hell does this mean? You know what I mean? But because there's programs, your program up here want to take over. Uh, I'm just following the energy in my heart, trying to explain how it works for me, anyway. Okay, um, Marianne, there's a like I'm saying, there's a lot of feminine energy in these cards. Yeah. Okay. The You got Lady Venus. Lady Venus downloads and understanding. That's exactly downloads. I think this card really, really resonates with you, though. Lady Venus downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. This card is it really represents your kind of energy. Okay, um, let me know, but I really think it really zones in to who you are. Okay, um, the next card you got all female energy. You got very strong female energy. Then you got charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. All you have to do is ask. And you got all kinds of beautiful flowers in there. I love the artwork in these cards. And look at the eyes. You almost could go into the person's soul right there while these cards are coming out. Next card I got for you, Marianne. Oh boy, that's not. Oh yeah, that's correct. Because this is the same picture that's on the cover of this. Same picture. It's the same picture as the deck card. So holy amnesty, divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. I like to seek and you'll find fun. Yeah, well, funny you said that, Yogi Bear, because in the book between John Edwards and the FBI, they were talking about people that are seeking, especially John Edwards, seeking. They're seeking answers, truths, and how you do it is develop your own trust in your own intuition, your own gut. You know. Okay, the last card I got, the fifth one for you. I told you there's a lot of strong feminine energy, so it's all pink roses and Lady Nada, heart awakening. So heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. So those cards that I pulled for you um, has to do a lot with your feminine energy. So my heart goes out to you, and I hope it resonates with you and gives you a little bit of you know you know don't ever lose hope in humanity because we're all going to get through this whatever we're going through there is unbelievable, but I'm still here. I went through. I it's like I've been to war. I've never been to war, but it's almost like I went to war and came back, and I still have the memories of going through stuff. So we're all going to get through as long as we stay together and unite. Show her love and our kindness. That's it. So let me know uh, all this resonate with you if you can. Leave me a comment after the video if you can. Next day, it all works out. Okay, Sue Malik, and then I got Yogi Bear, and I got Donna Luna, and I got Kiba Lyons and Cheryl, and yeah, okay. Anybody else? Let me know if I missed anybody. So next in line is Sue Malik. Are you still here? Is my relationship with Martin over? Hmm. Bonafide Gale, hi, how are you? Hello, nice to see you. Thank you all for the comments that people leave me after the video is over. Thank you. Sue Malik. Sue Malik. So, Sue, I'm going to use these cards. They're called the One World Tarot, Nina Rodriguez and Sina Rose. Uh, okay, so Mariam said, thank you, Ron. It makes sense to me. We'll leave a comment. Okay, thank you. So, I don't know. Let me see. Hmm. It seems that let me know if I'm I might be off track or something, but there's something is I didn't pull a card yet. Something is I get the feeling you how do I put this? There's red flags here. Uh, is there something that you became aware of red flags? I'm seeing red flags like waving in front of you or something like that, and you're aware of that or something. Hmm. Oh boy. Well, there you go. Yeah, I knew you knew something because he's a clothing and jealous, but in passive aggressive way. Yeah, I was gonna say there's something financial in there too. Jesus. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, one more card to get. Controlling and jealous. Jealous. Yeah, but there's something about finances here too. Yeah, you work together and he just quit, and he just quit. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I'll show you the cards and Ron and nada meaning nothing. Okay. NADA. Okay. So here we go. I'm just going to hide this and I'll show you what I have anyway. Listen to your gut and you can do the whatever resonates with you. The first card I got was the Ten of Pentacles. This is about um, this is like a positive card coming together, family, money, children, dogs, family. It's like a family reunion. I got what am I going to say here? Hmm. Something about because it's I guess the conclusion at the end, but this is it looks like a new beginning here. Uh, yeah, family reunion, money, other things, a change, a new beginning. The Ace of Swords came out, the next divine intervention. So there was a new beginning for you after whatever went on there. A new beginning. Um, you got positive cards one after another here. The Ten of Cups. Uh, celebration, celebrating, new beginning, family member, celebrating with others here. Okay, moving into smoother waters. The Knight of Cups, moving to smoother waters. Um, Hi, Music RN, checking from the forest, Ron. Hi, everyone. If you still have time, a card or two would be great appreciated. Okay, no worries. No, it's okay. I think I got you up there. I hope I got you up there. Let me check. Yeah. My God, how do I do this? Give me a second. Yeah, I got you. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had you. So, back to your reading, Sue Malik. You're going into calmer waters. This is the change that has, you know, down the road. Now, these are two cards. I don't know how to put it. You can read them. Illusions, delusions, the moon card. Uh, whatever you were in a relationship with this person. Um, but that's the card that came out. So your answer is here because you're asking me if if it's over or done, right? Yeah. In my relationship with Martin is over. So your answer is in these cards. The last two cards you got, the moon card, illusions, delusions, but you already know this. And eight of cups, turning your back and walking away. So that's your answer. If it resonates with you, that's what I have, Sue Malik. And much love and light to you and all your loved ones. But you have the positive cards coming out at first. So there's something coming up with your family, finances, celebration, and moving into calmer waters. Let me know if that resonates with you. He says, yes, it does. Well, I think she wanted to make, yes, it does, Ron. Thank you. I just was wondering if he's going to stay away from me. Well, you know, it's up to you to do what you need to do to have peace of mind, yeah. Because you said he's controlling and jealous. Okay, next. Can I get a reading, Ron? There you go. Okay. So he's asking for Ron, life in general. Okay. Yeah, good luck. Much love and light. I'm sending you lots of support, lots of light. So, and a big hug from the universe, because you know it's not easy to go through these stuff when you put all your dreams in how you put your dreams in someone that turns out. I've been through it before. I know what it is. Yeah. So, but if there's a reason why all this happens, something better is coming, and the universe is on your side. Something better. Some more of what you need. Love is a strange thing sometimes. Yeah, boy. Sometimes we're so much in a hurry. Ooh, it hurts. Okay, let me see. Mario. Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. In general, Yogi Bear. So Yogi Bear, when you asked Milu the other day, I didn't forget what you yesterday. When you asked him, he answered your question, by the way. So did that all resonate with you? Did it give you did it give you an insight on that? Okay, you said it did run. Okay, something. Thank you guys for all your support, for being here with me on a Wednesday night. Thank you, thank you. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess here we go. Yogi Bear. Oh my God. I well, the cards seem to come out just about what you're going through right now. Yeah, the period you're going through right now. Okay, so if it resonates with you, it resonates. But anyway, first card that came out was the Hangman. It's sort of like saying that the energy is like suspended. Uh, nothing's. It's like it seems like nothing's going forward. Nothing's. you know, is actually on wheels going forward. Um, the energy is like suspended. Uh, maybe it's your request. I don't know what it is exactly, but you maybe you know what it is. So this is the second card, the Seven of Wands. You see this person has a wand, and there are other ones on the bottom. You're defending yourself, defending yourself, defending yourself. Ah, boy, that's where it's whatever. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. Yes, I did by just came on the now. You got the Seven of Swords here. You see this character that somebody is getting away with stuff, and maybe you're aware of that. I don't know if that resonates with you, but somebody's getting away with stuff, and you might feel. Here's the other card. It's the Five of Pentacles, like out in the cold. You might feel like out in the cold. What is the solution? What do I do? Or stuff like that. Like trying to figure things out. What's the solution to this? But then the fifth card that comes out here, okay, because you asked me in general. Anyway, the fifth card that came out was the Six of Cups. You see these two people in agreement, sharing. So something good come after this period. That's how life has been, Ron. Me against the world. Well, it's going to go. It's there's no. It only can go so far, and then all of a sudden, like the sun comes out. so so uh, this is a very positive card at the end. So there's an agreement. You see this? This is a positive card. Cups are all full, and uh, how would I say? Things will work out at the end. But, oh, I got one more card that came out. One more card, and it's the World card. So things are going to change. So you got a very positive card at the end. This one, see, Six of Cups coming together. And then you got the World card. So things will turn in your favor. But sometimes we go through stuff, and that's life lessons, I guess. Put it that way. So sending you lots of support, lots of much love and light to you and all your loved ones. And thank you for your question. Donna Luna, I'm just gonna clear some stuff up here because it's clear my startup questions up here. Donna Luna, then I got Kiba Lyons, I got Cheryl, and I got Music RN Diana. Thank you all for being here. So Donna Luna, 5-card reading. You're welcome, Mario. Donna Luna, 5-card reading. Yeah, well, Diana's been working so hard, on her job and everything. So now she's relaxing. And yeah, it's. I love to do that. Camping is great, going great. Swimming, campfires, etc. Whatever. I used to love that. Uh, Big shout out to all my moderators. Big thank you for being who you are, and all the people that are here. So there's yeah. I got a backyard, and I put up the tent sometimes. I haven't done that in a while, but yeah. Even family come from the states. We did some we did some camping in my backyard. But before I had we're here, we did a lot of we did a lot of we had all the camping equipment, all kinds of stuff. Air mattress, name it. Well, there you go. There you go. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice that you met somebody. Yeah, well, my family came here. my my wife's sister and her son. I had one of these USB charged up lamp. So we put up the tent and everything, and not far outside the door here. So I'm in a little room, but I'm talking about the kitchen. So one time there was late, so we they slept in the tent. We slept in the house, but then that night, so it was just under the clothesline. So I took the taking the lamp back out. The Give me the lamp to bring in the house so I can charge it up anyway. So you know, we had settled in for the night. So when I got on the patio here, there's a clothesline. So I start playing with the clothesline and going squeak, 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 the thing. And I heard my sister-in-law said, "Hey, what's that?" She thought it was some kind of animal, and I start laughing. My wife was laughing too. So we had a we had uh, like a moment with that one. So let me see. Donna Luna is 5 card drawing. Yeah. And then I got Kiba Lion, Cheryl, and Diana. Let me see. Music RN is the new Amazon woman of the wild. Amazon. You ever see that movie Medicine Man? Oh my god, can I relate to that stuff? Oh, going down with trying to find a little flower and wow, up above the trees and things like that. I can relate to that stuff. That movie really pulled me in somehow. So Donna Luna, you got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight, uh, something is coming through financial news. Financial news. There's a little bit of, hmm, Ron, remember Tarzan? Yeah, I remember Tarzan. I used to watch that crazy stuff. Tarzan, woo, woo, woo. Oh, whatever. Yeah, and then yeah, I used to watch those things. So you got Judgment card come out, Judgment card. So I think it's something to do and looking at things that concern your family and stuff like that. Um, doing the you got the Hermit after this, so look inside and and how you feel about it and things like that to make a decision. Gee, man, squeeze. You make it. You're strong. Yeah, Yogi Bear is a chipmunk. I ran past my feet by my sink in the restroom in the morning. The lady next to me squeeze, or I wouldn't notice. Let's see. Okay, so Donna Luna, here we go. Uh, there's a celebration coming on after this, Three of Cups. So you guys will be celebrating, having a celebration. So it'll come out, and you'll be moving into smoother waters, kind of King of Cups. So cups are about emotions. So I hope this 5 card reading for you, Donna, and say hi to Henry for me. Uh, much love and light to you and all your family. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment after the video is over. It all helps. Thank you. She said she squeezed her tail. Oh my god! Wow. You know something? You guys remind me of something. I I actually, this is no bull. I had a sunroom, something like that. But when I first got here, there was a sunroom. I took it apart because crazy. Whoever did that didn't seal the walls too good. So on the edge of the door, it was wide open door, but on the edge, I I saw a mouse with his tail sticking out the crack like this, and I put my finger, put my thumb against the, the mouse's tail, and me and my wife we heard a little squeezing sound, and it was a mouse. It was the mouse. The mouse was squeeze. Oh my god, that was something else. Uh, Hi, Dreamweaver. Nice to see you. Huh? Hello, baby. There's Dubai. He's on the bed there. Nice to see you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yeah. So that was funny. You talked about a, a, a squealing sound, but a mouse squealed like crazy. I never thought a mouse would squeal like that. It surprised me because I was pushing on his tail because I wanted to grab it. I wanted to grab it and it squealed on me. Oh my God, what a shriek sound that came out of there. I couldn't believe the mouse could do that, but it did. Let me see. Keep Alliance. Okay, keep Alliance. Akiba. Okay, keep Alliance. Let me see. Well, you want a general reading? Okay, general reading, a general. Well, I don't know. I keep a line. Carl Gray, the Angel Guide Oracle card. I was going to pull 5 cards out of there. If that's okay with you, let me know. If you're still here. Okay, but Diana, that camping trip is going to do some good for you. I'm glad you have a chance, and okay. Did any of you read Chasing Evil by the book I was talking about, John Edwards? Did anybody here read that book? Okay. Hmm. Okay, keep the lines. Here we go. I got 5 cards that pulled out. First card that came out. So yeah, there's some creepy stuff in doing investigations, of course. But I got pulled into John Edwards, so I learned something that I'm connected to both of these guys. And yeah. Oh, you listened to John Edwards' book on Audible? Okay. Talking about this book, I don't want Chasing Evil, but there was what I was pulled into it, and wow, the I connected to the FBI agent, and I connected to John Edwards because I was wondering how, or trying to figure out how because I watched TV and I watched Crossing Over so many times, and I always never missed it, and then I found him again. So they were talking about that, working undercover for 25 years. So I was intrigued by that, but I found out uh, their personal life a little bit and their childhood. So it drew me in, and some things in that I connected, uh, really connected when I was a child about the FBI agent and also John Edwards. So the first card that came out, oh, I'm just going to hide your Keep Alliance. So you can use your intuition, read the cards at the same time I'm doing. I hope it resonates with you. And something about surrender, surrender, trust your feelings, trust for what you're getting. Um, the other card I got is As you can see, compassion, compassion. Something about having compassion. Uh, yeah, it's funny. I was going to say something about compassion. When you're a very compassionate person, you get to understand, even though sometimes you may be, oh, Jesus, about a person doing this, and you say, "What the hell?" But if you got a lot of compassion, you start understanding. Yeah, they're beautiful colors on those cards. So the third card I got, Kiba, is you see this is like a feminine energy warrior kind of card. Shield, courage and bravery. Courage and bravery. Courage and bravery. You also got this card. I don't know if you do this, but this looks like a practice, like um, yoga, composure, composure, uh, to find, be grounded and balance your energy, so to speak. Give me a second. Because there's a lot of chaos out there in the energy today, so we're in the peak of it, or almost like saying. So composure. So you need to find ways to breathe and relax and center, get back, or reconnect to your energy, so to speak. I hope that resonated with you. And then you got sort of like an angel card here that came out, as you can see. This is about forgiveness and understanding. Forgiveness and understanding. So I hope all these cards resonate with you. There were 5 cards that came out. So much love and light to you and all your family, and to your mom. I send. Okay, let me see. Yeah, they're beautiful color cards. Cheryl is up next, and then I got Diana. Every time I say your name, Diana, that song comes back to me. Oh, Diana. Hi, can you see when my son may find permanent job? That's hard to tell. Right now, it meaningful words. Thanks. You're welcome. Right now, oh boy. Right now, it's cray cray out there. So jobs are. I don't know where you are, Cheryl. I think you're in the states. U.S. somewhere. I don't know if she's here, Cheryl. If you're here, let me know. It's going to be. I think it's going to be difficult. Sorry, but things are not like they used to be. Yeah. Okay. Can I see when my son find a permanent job? It's going to take a little while. Let me see. I don't know if all this will work for you. If you're watching the replay, if you're not here, sure. Um, I get the Knight of Swords coming through with a message really, really fast. Uh, Tell your son to keep doing what he's doing and keep searching. It'll come, but it's going to be take a little bit of while. Take a while. Then you got the card Victory. Um, Maybe feminine energy helping him out, and Victory, the Six of Wands. Um, I don't know what your son does, but there's like some kind of relationship here. And I know this is a card for people getting married. It's like a contract, like coming to an agreement, coming together. So the, I sort of feeling two energies coming together, the female and your son. I think but also hanging on to what the Four of Pentacles, hanging on to what uh, financial situation right now. So hang on, but things are going to come in. Um, his ships are coming to dock. There's new opportunities coming. So we got three. We got three ships coming to dock. So hang in there, and things will work out. But I can't tell you exactly when. If it's not this year, it's going to be the start of the next year. So I don't know if all this resonates with you, Cheryl, but if you're watching the replay, let let me know a comment or something after the show and whatever. If all this resonates with you, let me know. Thank you. Much love and light to all your loved ones. And where am I? Okay. Donna Luna said, I finally got home. Henry said, hello, Ron Bin. Hello, Ron Bin. Have beautiful weather here in San Francisco. Yeah. Well, we're going to get nice weather after crazy storm, uh, tornado warnings we got, and everything else. Let me see. Okay, next in line. Let me see who's next. I'm just going to clear this thing a little bit. I read your cards already, Donna. So if you'll have to watch your replay. So Diana, oh Diana, that Paul Anker song came back to me. You're welcome. So Diana, oh Diana, uh, you want a card of two? Well, hi Kiki Law, Carl Gray, um, Oracle cards. If that's okay with you, let me know. It's the Secret Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. So if that's okay with you, Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, let me know. I'll pull some cards from there. Okay. Hi Kiki Law. Nice to see you. Don't forget the thumbs up. People sometimes forget to give me a thumbs up when they come in. And anybody that's watching the replay after, please, you can still hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And a big shout out to everyone that leaves me a comment. I read everyone, and I'm very grateful for your support in the comments. So, smiling face, a little comment. Okay, got yeah, I got you, Henry. Diana, I said I'm going to use this card and see. Might have a light reading tonight, and the first card that came out is Jesus, it's light. So a light reading, and the first card comes out is about light. I'm just going to take a sip of water there. Yeah, they're showing on TV all the damage that the tornado did. Big trees fell on houses. Nobody killed, by the way. Nobody died, but my God, there's a lot of destruction there. Yeah, yeah, let there be light. Oh, Diana, let there be light. You needed that little time for your vacation, eh? Yeah, it helps. Oh boy. Yeah, let there be light. So here I have 5 cards for you, Diana. I'm just gonna. So let there be light. There you go. The first card that came out. That's why I said let there be. Keep it light, and all of a sudden he says, "San Sanat Kumara light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Loud and clear. Light activation." That's why I was talking about light. Hmm. The second card you got is The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose, which is true. Happiness is your purpose. Then you got powerful cards. Master, powerful cards. Here we go. Uh, Master Jesus. Master Jesus. Oh boy. Master Jesus. Forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Oh, another master. You got another card. Master Buddha. Increased awareness. Master Buddha. Increased awareness. And I think it's number 33 I see here. In that looks like 33, I'm not sure. Or 30. Hmm. There's a 3 in there with a symbol. Anyway, Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust. That's the first thing I came, the word trust your inner voice. Trust your inner voice. Trust your intuition, your inner gut, your feeling, what you're getting. And Diana, here's the last card you got. Another card. And this is the last one. And hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So I hope these cards resonate with you, Diana. Oh, Diana. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. Beautiful. Love that. I booked 2 more nights because I feel drawn to stay and have a time off work right now, of course. I'm reading The Green Witch, not the witchcraft. It's about connecting to natural healing. There you go. Natural healing. Of course. You're in the camping in the country right now. Why that's a good you get the connection right there. So yeah, why not? Time to enjoy after all that work you did anyway, so or you're doing. Give me a second. I gotta check something out here. Um oh my god. Wow. Mariam, thank you for the oh boy. You just sent me a PayPal. Gee, oh my god. I didn't notice till now. I'm going to thank her when I'm on private Zoom. Trying to get back to you guys. Okay. Uh, I just want to thank Miriam. I know I did a reading for her, the first one tonight. She, wow, $50 donation. Oh my God. You sent me $50 Canadian money in the PayPal. Oh boy. Thank you, thank you. But I'm going to thank her when I see her too. I didn't expect that. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Henry. So I'm going to do your question now. Five card. How are you? I hope things are going well with you. Yeah, that's correct, Marian. It's $50 donation. Wow, she gave me $50 donation. I didn't see it till now, so it popped up, and when I saw, I looked. Oh boy, just give me a second. I didn't see it before. She might be gone now, but I'll thank her personally when I'm on Zoom when I get a chance. He said, "I'm good. It's just been a very long day. I had to go with me and my grandmother and my aunt to do billing information where she's at." Yeah, yeah. Leave me a comment after the show if you can, even if it's tomorrow. I read the comments and it helps the channel stabilize the YouTube channel because I don't know. I know Milu's having problems with it. We're all having problems with YouTube, but we don't know exactly what's going on. So, Henry Luna. Good night. Enjoy your camping and enjoy every minute, every second, as much as you can. And I was going to say, don't let the bugs bite, the mosquitoes when you're doing camping. Yeah, I did a lot of camping at first. Yeah, camping at first, and when I first started camping, I didn't have an air mattress. Oh my God! Then I learned about air mattresses. So we got some air mattress. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Yeah, that's. I agree with you. Dreamweaver air mattress are a lifesaver if you're in the tent. Oh my God! I used to sleep. We're directly on the ground in the sleeping bag. Yeah. Oh, you have a bug fogger. Okay. Haven't had to use the spray yet. Some bugs, not many, and no mosquitoes. Well, yeah. Well, enjoy your rest and your time. Uh, take it all in because Ron seems like we're going to be eating a lot of beans and rice in the future. Oh, gee. Well, you eat a lot of beans. Hmm. There's a lot of personal explosions when you eat a lot of beans. Huh? You know what I mean? Oh boy. Yeah. So Henry Luna, I got one more card to pull here, but I love beans. So I haven't eaten rice for a long time. I don't know. Maybe. Now I'll show you what I have here. Henry, I got a 5 card pull here. 5 cards, and it's the one World Terrell by Lena Rodriguez. Cena Rose. Oh, the first card, Henry. The first card that came out was the Queen of Pentacles. Uh, I was going to say something. She gives me the impression that I don't know who you call this person, but okay. Mario is making fun there. John. Okay, this has the feeling of Mother Mary Guanip. How do you say that word? Guanape or Guanip. Mother Mary of. There's a word that comes in my mind. I can't even say it correctly. You know. Uh, anyway, the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Mary. I think it's something to do with Spanish or Mexican. I'm not sure. Guanape, Guanalupe, something like that. Guanalupe, something like that. Anyway, Henry. Um, there's a time a night of wands. You see this. There's new opportunities, but it's time to heal, whatever, from certain difficulties in life. You also have wands here defending this. This is one's defending. I think I pulled that card a while ago too. The 7 of Wands defending yourself, defending your point of view and things like that. Then I got the Queen of Cups that came out, moving into cups of emotion, moving into smoother waters. And then after this period, there's a chariot. So action, moving into action, the chariot. So I don't know if this means something to you, resonates with you. Let me know. Leave me a comment after the show if you want. But that's the cards I have. I hope the cards resonate with you. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. That was, let me see, So anybody else wants to card, let me know because let me see. I've been on a couple hours now. That was a okay. Thank you, thank you, as well as you. Thank you so much for your card. I do appreciate it. You're welcome. Yogi Bears is funny again. Yeah, says Ron, your first release song will be "She Blew Me Away with the Smell." Oh my god, I had to do a laugh about that. Yeah, yeah, I do really enjoy when you do the cards. I don't know. You have a good night. Thank you. I'm still here, but thank you. You're welcome. You're so welcome. We have such lovely, beautiful energy people in the chat that all beautiful energy from the heart, connection from the heart. So anybody else wants Dreamweaver? If you want a card, let me know. If not, yeah, I, almost time to go. I'll be back on Saturday. You, you want a card? Let me know. If you want a card, say yes. Yeah. He said, "Thank you, Ron. You want a card? I'll pull some cards for you. Yeah, why not? Okay, you want a funny card? Okay, you'll stop by on Saturday. Okay, there's. I'm gonna show. Wow. Yeah, thank you. So Mario wants a funny card. You want one of those. Hi, Lucy Mercier. Nice to see you. So I know what Mario wants. He wants one of those funny cards. You're talking about the Rebel cards, right? Mario wants one of those Rebel cards. The Oracle with an attitude. Zero filters, zero F, all fun. Well, oh, I was going to say Mario, yes. He said, Mario, all farts are allowed in this chat because nobody can smell them. It's true. It's true on the internet. Anyway, nobody can smell. Oh boy. And hi, Lucy Mercier. How's the how are you? How how's the weather in TO Toronto? So, like I was saying, I was reading this book, Lucy, and I'm almost finished. Chasing Evil by John Edwards and Robert Hillen. Oh my God, so much stuff in there. Oh, you're tired today, yeah? Well, yeah. Sometimes I get in those situations where I'm tired. You read the book? That book? Yeah, I'm almost finished. I'm at the Almost 40 pages left. Oh boy, it's amazing the accuracy of John Edwards, and I, I'm finding connections to the FBI agent and John Edwards. So, similar energy. A lot to do with my childhood too. I was like, boy. So Mario wants a rebel card. Oh boy. Uh-uh. I hope you're sitting down, Mario. Mario Yogi Bear. Especially Mario and his beans, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter here. We're protected from all those ghastly farts. Because we can't smell a damn thing in this chat. Not through internet anyway. Internet is very protective. Oh yeah, you're wondering what happened. I'm not little souls in Nova Scotia. Mm. There's a lot of stuff went on in the world that I didn't know of, but I it wasn't in my contract, But wow, put it that way. So Mario, this is. I hope you're sitting down. This is funny. You're talking about all this stuff, but look, first thing that come out. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It says, "Don't believe every shitty thought you have." Oh my God! Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Mario, Yogi Bear. The other side says, watch it. Look, it says thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Oh my God. I can't make this stuff up. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Okay, I couldn't make that up. Jeez. It snuck up on me. Oh boy. Hmm. I don't know about the story about missing Nova Scotia. Yeah, I don't know. Dreamer is laughing like crazy. And so is Yogi Bear, Mario. Well, Spirit can have funny moments like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Actually, how I found these cards? These uh, the Rebel deck like that? Yeah, it's a hell of a way to lead tonight. Yeah, it is. But I found these cards when I saw a lady. There was a lady doing readings online, and actually, you know, and she started pulling these cards. And I go, what the hell? I never saw these cards before. So uh, I started. I bought those cards and I started using them for the entertainment purposes only. I had a lot of fun with it, with these cards. So good night, glorious. Thank you all for all my moderators. Thank you for everyone that was here tonight, and big shout out to all of you who leave me a comment after the show. Much love and light. Stay safe, you guys. And if I have some more results on this book, I'm going to read the rest of this book and see what comes up. Got about 40 pages left. uh, let's see what comes out. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. If you come by on Saturday, I'll be on Saturday. Oh my God, already the 25th of July. Can you believe we're almost through July? I think it went fast. I had a lot of things to do. So good night, everybody. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Farts and close the door. Yeah, I will.